A roof over your head. Sounds like the bare minimum, right? But finding a decent rental in India can feel like an Olympic sport. We've all laughed at those memes about landlord uncle who micromanages his tenants, but sometimes it's really not funny at all. Recently, a Bangalore resident went viral on social media for sharing how his landlord was obsessively controlling his every move. So what does the law say about all this? First thing, tenancy and rent laws vary state by state, and sadly only 4 states have adopted the Model Tenancy Act so far. Those are Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh and Assam. If you live in these states, the rules are clearer and better for both landlords and tenants. But here's what you need to know. If your lease is longer than 11 months, it must be registered. This is pan-India. Shorter leases, 11 months or less, are treated as month-to-month and don't need registration. In most states, the lease agreement itself defines your right. Without clear terms under the Transfer of Property Act, you can be evicted with only 15 days notice. Under the Model Act and most state laws, a landlord cannot evict you if you pay rent on time, unless you damage the property, misuse it, or they need it for their personal use. Many states also cap annual rent increases at around 10%, but only if your home falls under the Rent Control Act. For example, in Delhi, the Rent Control Act applies only if the rent is below 3,500 rupees a month, which basically rule out most homes. And about your landlord barging in. Under the Model Act and some state laws, your landlord must give prior written notice, usually 24 hours, before entering your home. Legally, they can enter your house only with your consent, after proper notice, or in emergencies like a fire or gas leak, or for agreed upon repairs or to show the property if it is in the lease. But here's the catch. Since most states have not adopted the Model Act, landlords often sneak in unfair clauses in the rent agreement that can be banning pets, banning non-veg food, or even unmarried couples not allowed. So what should you do? Always read your rent agreement carefully. If possible, have a lawyer help you draft or review it. If your landlord harasses you, document everything: dates, times, videos, messages. Raise the issue formally. Email or letter citing your lease. If they still don't stop, file a complaint. You can file a police complaint under Section 329 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita for criminal trespass, or take it up with the Rent Control Authority or the court. Remember, finding a home is not easy, but knowing your rights makes it a lot less painful. So read everything before you sign and stay protected.